Melanated way. We have an amazing surprise for you today. La, 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 la. I'm your host, Linda Antwi, and we have two of the stars from High School Musical, Dara Renee and Roman Banks. Welcome.
Woo!
Oh, hello. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely, you guys. Season 2 just premiered Disney Plus, and I want to kind of go and get your take on what's going to be happening in this new season because so many people are excited. I'm going to start with you, Roman. What's happening? What's happening this season? What can we expect?
Ooh, so I know season 1 was all about like finding like your like niche, like your group of people, like, you know, where you fit in. And then season 2 is really all about, you know, keeping those people or like making like who stays in your circle, you know, like as it's continuing to progress. I think we all went through high school and, you know, like you enter with your core friends and you're like, yeah, this is my group. We're going to be friends forever. And then like around sophomore, junior year, you're like, I don't know if I still want to, you know, hang with the same. So it's really tapping into that kind of high school experience and, you know, High School Musical, the musical of the series. I got to do High School Musical, right? And so now we're kind of branching away from the meta-ness of everything, and we're getting to do a beloved musical, which is actually, I think it's the 15-year anniversary, Dara, of Beauty and the Beast. So it's really special. Yeah, and we're getting to do Beauty and the Beast, or East High is getting to do Beauty and the Beast. And yeah, Howie comes in as a newcomer. He is a guest star this season, and he's working at Big Red's parents' pizza shop called Salt Lake Slices. And that's where he meets Kourtney.
And Kourtney, Dara, tell us about your character and what's up for your character this season as well.
Woo! Well, I must say my character has a lot of fun things coming up this season. I don't want to say too much, but I will say this season is the dawn of Kourtney. I'm going to be singing a little bit more. I'm going to be dancing a little bit more, and I'm going to be socializing with a lot of groups that I normally wouldn't be. So I feel like this season, Kourtney is really finding herself and allowing herself to show vulnerability and allowing herself to make mistakes, because that's what teenagers do. You can't be Superwoman all the time. You just got to show that little soft side of yourself. And I feel like this season, Kourtney is really finding herself, which I really appreciate and I love. And she meets Roman's character, and I cannot say too much, but you know, some things happen. I don't know, whatever.
Oh. Spark. Let's talk about meeting Howie. So Howie and Kourtney, without giving too much away, Howie and Kourtney meet at the pizza spot. And let's say it's a little bit rough. Is that fair to say?
I definitely think so. I think Howie has, I think when you've been somewhere for so long and like he has been at Salt Lake Slices, like you walk in, you do your stuff and you leave, you know, and Kourtney is brought on as an assistant manager. And so people I think there had been a lot of people in that position throughout his time there. And he's very much like, listen, I don't care who you are. Like, I'm here to do my own thing. You do your own thing. You know, so it's a big territorial.
Oh, Roman, I was about to say that. Let's just be real. You're a little salty and you're a little territorial.
I mean, I was going to say
maybe I wanted to be manager. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say the same thing, no shade. Kourtney literally comes into the position that she was asked to do, you know, as a favor. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then she gets met with haterade on a constant basis. And I'm just like, hey, I'm just trying to like help people out.
Right.
It's tough love. It's tough love, you know?
Oh, I don't know if I saw a lot of love. I saw a lot of toughness in there.
I saw a lot of toughness too.
I was like,
he knows. It's how he was raised.
I was like, oh, Howie. Howie needs to settle down a little bit.
Kind of fight. Okay, it's my first day.
Coming in hot for sure.
Now, my understanding so far is that Howie and Kourtney kind of don't mingle together, right? They're not in the same circles. You know, Kourtney's really into the whole theater group and her theater friends, all of that. Are we going to see Howie and Kourtney interact in school besides just the pizza spot? Oh,
No.
we don't know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on, where the relationship goes, I mean, I think it's so funny in high school, like I had my first job in high school and they were definitely like work friends, when people would be like, oh yeah, this is all like, maybe we should hang out outside of work. And it's like, maybe. So I mean, it depends on, how the relationship progresses and, who get like how quickly I guess people get comfortable with each other, but anything's possible, that's for sure. That's what this is doing a great job of.
I would say the same thing. Like Rome and I had a job at school too, and I'd be like, I don't know if I'm trying to see you on my days off, y'all.
Right. Like I'll see you at Saturday noon.
But for this season, I will say there is a lot of twists that you will not expect, and that may cause our characters to intermingle in other places. But I can't say too much. But a lot of things that are gonna make you go, oh, he did what? She did what?
Yeah, every episode there's a twist, and it's you just never see it come. Even as someone who's on the show, every script I was like, what? So
now, Roman, your character Howie kind of has a big episode coming up, the Valentine's Day episode. Love is in the air.
Yeah, no,
not so much for you, but love is in the air. Do you want to talk a little bit about that episode and how it was shooting it for you?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'd love to. So it was my very first episode. It was shot last year. Literally the day Disney shut down production worldwide was the day I got to film this, which I was really grateful for. It was a very bittersweet moment. And it was a lot of fun. I think coming from a theater background, I think what's so cool about TV is you get to do something, and if you don't feel the best about it, they can say, okay, we're gonna do another take. And it was my very first TV show, really just experience on the TV set at all. And so I was always going to Dara and I was like, okay, so like, if I have a question, I was like, what do I want to do? Like, she was such a confidant, and like Tim, the showrunner, made it already such a safe space, but I truly feel like I could go to Dara with like any questions I ever had. And she was always so kind about it and informative. And so, yeah, it was really just a breeze. And then like, every take we like played around with different stuff, and so I'm just really excited to see what they chose, and for everyone else to see what they think of Howie.
I will say this: I watched the sneak peek for this interview, and I just have to say it's fantastic. I wore my East High warm-up jacket because I feel like I should be named the unofficial understudy for every role.
Okay.
I warmed up my voice. La 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 la.
I love it. Go off.
So just so you know, I'm waiting in the wings, y'all. I'm waiting in the wings.
Come on.
Now, Dara, what is happening for Valentine's episode for you?
Well, I would say this is a big episode for Kourtney as well. I mean, she's really finding herself, and she starts off shy because, this acting thing is not really her forte, and she's like, I don't really know what's happening. So she's really learning herself, and she gets accepted to a job, and she's getting ready to like do this new cool job, and she meets Roman's character Howie, and I must say I do perform a fun song live, which is really cool, and I'm really excited for people to see it.
Yes.
I was so nervous performing it, I'm not even gonna lie, but everyone was just so encouraging, and I mean, literally everyone stayed on set. Roman stayed on set, and they were just like cheering me on, and everyone.
You killed it. You killed it.
Now we know. I know that Nene, she's like kind of your bestie, and without again giving anything away, are we going to see that interaction continue on this season?
Oh, of course. I mean, even like an episode, well, we're on 2. We're on episode 2 now. I was like, what's up right now? What can I say? But episode 2, I mean, literally Nene is Kourtney's big cheerleader right now. Like, she's just giving her like encouragement and saying, go audition, have fun. And it's kind of fun, like how in season 1, Kourtney was there for Nene, and now it's almost like the other way around.
Yeah.
Which is like really amazing. And Nene is just being the most supportive person. Shout out to Olivia Queen, the sweetest person. I love her so much. and every scene I film with her is literally just amazing, and she's the sweetest person ever.
I love it. So what I wanted to do is something a little fun. Like I said, I'm your understudy, and I pretend to sing. Honestly, y'all, I cannot. But let's do a little song. Let's do a little song.
Oh my gosh, okay.
You guys get to pick it, and I'm just gonna kind of be like your backup vocals.
Oh, okay.
You'll see what happens. You'll see what happens. So what song do you want to do? And it only has to be a little clip, like a little something.
From like Beauty and the Beast, or just
sure,
like?
Sure, let's do that.
Do you want to do Belle?
Okay, here we go. You started off.
Oh, me?
Or should I
really don't know the lyrics. I'll try. Okay.
You picked it. Okay.
I was just trying to help you out. Okay.
All right. I'll start it off. And then you know it from like, okay.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Little town, it's a quiet village.
Little town, everywhere we go.
Little town full of little people.
And I don't know the rest of the song.
And cut.
Princess Tone. I'm like, yeah, that's your moment. We're both background.
No!
We're both background. I'm like, oh man.
All right. So that was fantastic. That was definitely going to be part of someone's EP. Now, I believe that I read, Roman, that you have an EP out, Days.
Yes.
Tell me a little about that.
So, I mean, it released last year at the end of March. It was release was very confusing because, you know, I was so excited about High School Musical and this and how they could work in tandem together. And then obviously the pandemic kind of shut everything down. So it was like the world was crumbling. And then I was like, hey, by the way, I have music. If anyone wants to listen, everyone's like in tears, like I lost my job. Blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of, you know, like it's served for comfort for a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of messages about, you know, people tapping into it and really liking it, which has just meant the world to me because like during that time, I'm happy to be anyone's source of comfort, especially through my music. But music is something I'm very passionate about, and I'm very thankful to work on a show like this where music and acting, both of my loves, just go together so well with other wonderful talents that the show has to offer. It's just kind of just like an endless pool. And so I'm grateful for people to hear that. And I'm grateful for people to hear a little bit of me on, you know, this season eventually. And yeah, I would say people, you know, dig it. People dig the music, dig the sound. You know, there's only more coming and there's only more that I'm working on, and I can't wait to share it in due time.
Love it. Now, Dara, I want to ask you, and I know you guys have work to do and get back at it. So I want to ask you, Dara, your musical background, tell us a little about it, because girl, you can throw down for real, for real.
Thank you. It's actually so funny. My mom and we own a performing arts school for kids in Baltimore. So I learned from there and I taught kids, and then I came to LA and I was just like singing and like writing, and then I went to the open call for High School Musical, and then that kind of kicked everything off. And ever since I've been on the show, like I've just learned so much from everybody, and I've been writing and I've even been making my own beats, which I'm gonna say is pretty darn cool.
Okay.
I don't know. So yeah, hopefully I'm trying to release some things too, and you know, just get the ball rolling. And I really love just experimenting with music and experimenting with different genres like rock and metal and opera and just a bunch. I'm just really finding myself right now, and it's been fun. I love it.
I love it. One last thing. So I'm from Canada originally before I came out here.
No way.
Yeah. So born and raised. And we have a super fan. Her name is Abby Anderson. She recently had a loss. She lost her grandfather, but she loves, loves, loves High School Musical, the series. So I wanted to give her a little shout out from you two, if you guys were okay with that. Her name is Abby Anderson.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what is up, Abby? Oh, one more thing before I start. What are their pronouns?
She, her.
Great. Hey, what is up, Abby, my beautiful queen? I absolutely love you so, so, so much. Thank you so much for watching our show. Continue to show your greatness and your excellence and continue to be yourself. You're an amazing individual and your beauty just shines the world. Continue to reach for the stars, not the stars, excuse me, reach for infinity because you can do anything you want. Anything is possible, Abby. I love you so, so, so much. And I will tell the cast how beautiful, perfect, and excellent you are because I feel your energy through the screen and I love it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Everything Dara said, I second it. Everything. Everything. There's nothing else to say.
Lovely, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited. Disney Plus, High School Musical, this series, season 2. We are in for a ride, definitely. So make sure you all check it out now, streaming on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Yay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
So much for having us.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Have an amazing season.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.